Hi guys, and I want to welcome you to the Texas Flycaster YouTube channel. My name is Shannon and we are on the bench today. I tie a lot of flies. I've actually been tasked to tie 100 dozen flies, tasked by myself to tie 100 dozen flies for the opening of Los Pescadores in Port Isabel, Texas. You might have heard about that new venture. I'll be down there in Port Isabel this fall. 100 dozen flies is a lot of flies, run out of components, and when I finally saw what I was looking for, it's always Mustad. Used to be stainless, then it was plated, now it's back to what looks like almost like the old stainless as far as the coating. I'm going to run you through those hooks right now and show those to you. And I got I think three or four different styles of hooks, but that's one thing, okay? You can't be using freshwater hooks in salt water and have any longevity to the fly or durability when it comes to a saltwater tug. So keep that in mind. One part of my order didn't come in, and that's the new circle hooks, which I'm dying to have in my possession because a circle hook is the best hook you can possibly use for a speckled trout fly. Didn't get any. I don't know what happened there. When you look at this video of these hooks look close up, they have made some alterations that I think are more than significant. They have reduced the size of the barb on these down to a micro barb. It is a very, very small barb. You know, a lot of people smash theirs down. I don't smash them all the time. I don't even smash them most of the time in saltwater because it's such a ferocious kind of environment for fish in their favor. So it doesn't matter anymore because the barbs, if you can see close enough on the video of these brand new Mustad hooks. So here they are. It's new packaging and new numbering, which Mustad, you know, basically what they do, it seems like they let their inventories run down on their hooks and just basically run out, and they don't respond to anything as far as, well, you know, fly guys we're a small part of the market anyway, so the fact that make hooks for us is we should be happy, probably is what they're thinking. But I get very unhappy at times when I run out of their hooks, and Mustad is one of my favorite hooks when you can find it. And so they've come up with some new packaging, some new names, and all this bling on here. They got a fly on the actual box, so you know this is a fly fishing, fly tying hook. And the names, they got added names. Some of them, and they've changed the numbers just barely. So C68, SAP is something new. TX is a new designation for, it says Titan X, which I think it has something to do with the actual, the finish on it. I don't know. You know, the more they change, in this case, on these, the more they look the same. In other words, this goes back almost 20 years as far as the way it looks to where they looked at first, except for the barb. The barb is for all intents and purposes gone. But is that so bad? We'll see. Anyway, so that's the hook section. You gotta have good hooks. And I'm well known for tying flies that are bulletproof. And one of the things, besides using the best components and hooks and eyes and all that, is Loon UV. The Loon products, this UV fly finish clear. I bought some colors to try this time, but the clear, I go through that stuff like crazy. Actually, it lasts a long time, but anyway, I go through it because I use it on everything I finish, and this stuff is great. Okay. This stuff is awesome. I've got two colors to try out on this, and maybe you'll be lucky and get yourself a fly that has some color. This is hot green. You know, come on, chartreuse. Otherwise, it ain't no use. So that's the green, and then I got a hot orange, which is kind of like the fire red thread. You know, you got to tie with good thread. So I'm tying a lot of clousers for this, and only got about 98 dozen to go. So we'll get there. So take a look at the footage and the close-ups and the photos or whatever on the hooks, because it's important. And the changes there are changes, but they're very minor. But you've got to learn the new designations for these hooks and get used to it, because that's the way Mustad always rolls. They seem to always just tweak things and let other old inventories and old numbers just kind of disappear, because these numbers are corresponding to some old numbers of their hook styles. And I'm still missing my circle hooks, which just freaked me out when I was doing this. So when I get the circles, I'll show you those on another video. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Stick with me. I'll show. Oh, well, here's some flies. If you want to see some flies that are on the go right now, I got a long way to go. But so this is the way I tie for saltwater. Gold is the major flash on there. Of course, I just say of course. I don't know why it wouldn't be. And then also, you know, the gold eyes, and everything is bulletproof. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you like and subscribe. This is a opportunity really to ride along as we get going to Los Pescadores in Port Isabel, Texas.